Welcome on in, everyone. Make sure we're stable here. We've got transcoding, that's very nice. We do a quick Discord and a tweet. Beanie is here, but he's not in his chair, so maybe he will join us eventually. He is just barely out of camera range, snoozing under the covers in bed. I've had a couple additional thoughts on days 3 and 4 in the interim between days 1 and 2 and today. So I think I want to do... I mean, I don't really want to do testing, but the logical thing would be to do testing. Hey, Zuli. And just to make sure that what I'm thinking actually will translate and kind of like make a couple of decisions. Hey, son. So I'm not organized. Like, as organized as I managed to get is unrolling my miracle mat and like turn it on stream. So bear with me here. Hey, Amethyst. So we were thinking about like this and we were thinking about like this. I also, like, one of the problems, this is a very skinny, weird shape, nail shape. I don't like it, but whatever. One of the problems with cellophane, like, I'm only going to have this on for a couple days, obviously. But, like, the pieces that are close to the edge of the nail can be problematic. So, like, both of these designs would probably be problematic. Like, unless I'm like very, very mindful. But then I also thought about, well, okay, I was like going with both of these with the triangle design. What if we make little tiny small just rectangular strips, and what if we stagger them, and what if we just put them in the middle of the nail, right? Something like this. Hey, Caters. Like, and then I'll just have to be mindful, obviously, on the edges, but they'll be straight and flat, so I should be able to, line them up right with my sidewall, like, easily, and maybe leave a little bit of a gap there. I still think, like, it would kind of be cool to use all two colors. So let's just mark these 1, 2, 1, 2. The difference over white versus over black. This one actually has like 2 colors over black. Like, you get that green and you get that like more orangey shade. So hopefully, like, if I could get both of those colors to pop out. I wonder if that's the difference between like is this one or the other? Like, is that the difference between the top and the bottom, or is it just the difference of the angle of which I put it? Can I... That's something that I should test also, I guess. Now I know. Of course, how am I going to keep track of that? I'm not going to be able to keep track of that once I've really snipped them up. I'm kind of curious about that, but I don't think there's any point in pursuing it other than knowledge, which knowledge is good, but knowledge is what leads to having 6-hour nail streams, and I'm honestly not trying to go there today. Oh, no. Maybe get a... what are they fucking... Not a chalkboard, with a marker. A whiteboard. And you can just put it on there. And you can just be like, check the board. Like, I'm sick telling you, check the board. Just look on the board. And then you just have to keep that updated. No, I would refuse to answer her. I don't know. Is that passive aggressive if I tell her why I'm not answering her in this hypothetical your mother-in-law is my mother-in-law situation? I'll be like, you can get that information from the board. Be like, I don't remember either. That's a good question. What's the board say? Just turn it around. The other thought I was having, okay, so like I started thinking about this. Like, do I want to fuck around with the triangles at all? Because look, we could also do something like... I don't know if I like this as well as the other idea, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, up the center of the nail. I feel like that would be harder to get an appropriate length. Like, even to get one that's going to leave some... This is a night design, by the way, so over black. Like, it kind of... And I'm kind of thinking, like, it might give it, like, a slightly Northern Lights vibe. And then I was like, well, do I want a black base or do I want to go for, like, a dark blue base? Do I want to add some flakies either on top of the black or on top of the whole thing? We could top the cellophane with flakies or holo. Yeah, and it's something like that. Like, it's obviously annoying to you, but then at the same time, like, it's obviously not something she could help. But then at the same time, if she understands that she can't remember things, then she could make other decisions, such as like I said, checking the board. Like the fact that there's a board and she like continues to like ask you would irritate me. Yeah. The things that people forget and the things that people remember when there's things that are not quite clicking. Musical, no worries. Real life, etc. We're considering... I really like this idea. I don't quite know what I want to do for the day design. I don't think I want to do that. I definitely want to do that for the night, though. I mean, maybe I could just do like a French tip for the day. Hey, Spacey. Football. So yeah, we still have this on too. So we're gonna have Peelies. We lost this Polo right thumb last night. Gamed it right off. Came off midstream. Hey, Midnight Flamingo, welcome. Yeah, well, there's that too. It's like, okay, are you just really using it as an excuse now? Where did these come from? Were these not stuck on here very well? I've already got cellophane going everywhere. This is gonna go just great, I'm sure. Or maybe it is like a real thing. Like maybe she actually can remember things that he says more often, in which case use that to have him tell her to go ask him what's for dinner. I'm really tired, you guys. I'm so sorry. We got to focus here. We got to come to a decision. We probably have to do a little bit more testing. Let's look inside of this box here. Did I put things back inside here, or are there things still on my desk? So, if we go black and white, do I not have... Oh, here's the white. I mean, there's definitely some other choices that I could make as far as background color for these. But I don't necessarily want to get too... Like, I don't want to worry about it too much. Like I have the general idea. Does it really matter if I use white or some other like very light daylight inspired color, or black, or if I use like, I don't know, something else really dark like a navy blue or maybe indigo away. A purple. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, that must have been hard, Zuli. Hey, Wisp. What else do I need? It's not, I mean, this the focus of this, like the focus of this was the Flakies, right? The focus of this is the Cellophane. Do I want to detract from the Cellophane with Holo? And if I did do that over the black, would I also want to do it over the white? I mean, white Holo is much different than like black Holo. Oh man, my scattered is quite low. I guess I've used it a lot. And then, no, I don't want linear. Where's my regular Flakie? Here's Flakie. This isn't the new bottle though. What did I do with the new bottle? Is the new bottle already in here? No, I wouldn't have had that out for any of the other ones. Fuck. Like I said, I need to organize. I need to start editing. Like, it's not in this drawer. There's a new full bottle of Flaky Holo Taco somewhere in this general area. Yeah. Okay, so can you guys see how low this is? My poor used up scattered Holo Taco. I didn't even realize how precious it had become. Let's no. Let's cut some cellophane first. We'll use lids. We'll use lids. Okay, I'll just... Okay, part of me thinks I should like make these more usable and storable, but like as it is, they're still, for anybody who hasn't seen them, they're like 3 feet long rolls. I mean, obviously they're intended for gift baskets or some shit. This is not the intended purpose, but I'm not making any gift baskets. Where's the edge of this? Do I really even need this much? We'll do like this. Whoa. Hey, Pickles. Oh, are you live right now? Hello, everyone. We are cutting some cellophane to play with. It's awkward. Also, I'm trying not to wrinkle it too much because that does not come across nicely in the final application, I don't think. Like, you can tell it's been crinkled. Maybe that's why I left them on their rolls, because if I were to like cut them up into smaller usable pieces. Like, you see how this is like not smooth and the rest of it's like smooth. So we've got that like on the roll it looks almost like white or clear, but it comes across quite pinky. And then we've got, oh, this is not as big of a piece. Oh, I've really been messy cutting this. Okay, let's we've got this one, which, I mean, on the roll gives like more of a black opal vibe. Okay, let's, and I'm sure I've got like way too much of both of these. There, that's evened that out a little bit more now. Hey, Dino. Low carb yogurt taster test, and the verdict is Musical. Yeah, this one, like, I definitely, like, you can see, obviously I would not want to use that section on the nails because that section's fucked up. I'm just gonna cut this tail off because it's weird. So if we're gonna stagger it, what we're gonna need is, gosh, this one is much more dinged up than the other one, especially particularly along the edge. I might just cut off this whole edge. Because it's not in good condition. Okay. So I want a strip that's like pretty small. Like how long? Like a third to a half of a nail length. So if I maybe go like here. Okay. Yeah. So we'd have room to stagger it a little bit and still have base color visible on either side. So let's try to do about the same width on this one. I mean, the cut is not completely straight, so there's a little bit of variable. That seems like it's a slightly bit wider, isn't it? Oh, you guys can't see. It's a slightly bit wider. Okay. Can I just shave off a little bit? Okay. Like, yeah, just like, yeah, shaved off. So now they're better. Yeah, that's closer. I mean, they're not going to be identical, obviously. Wait, I missed the review. They're not bad, they're just not great. A mountain of whipped cream is the appropriate amount of whipped cream, Dino. Oh wait, Wicked and Fall into Winter plus Shockwave and Stardust. Is one of those the Eclipse? No, the Eclipse Holo is just Eclipse H, isn't it? I haven't bought anything. I have until the end of today to decide if I want to get on that Zoya deal. And a part of me is like, oh my God, it's such a good deal. You need to buy it. And I'm like, self, you don't need anything except maybe Eclipse and Platinum Diamond. Also, I don't anybody I missed saying hello to. I feel like there's probably at least a couple people. I do apologize. And hello everyone. Hello Nate. It goes. I'm tired, but we're making progress. Nail progress. All right, this is like a scraps pile over here. So I'm gonna keep these like narrow and oh, did you see him fly? I can't even sigh. Yeah, usually, I mean, Black Friday, if you're a polished person, I mean, there's other sales during the year, and there's some other, like, really good sales, but Black Friday is, like, full of really good sales. Oh, God. This is, like, so tedious. It's hard to keep them even also. But, I mean, I can pick and choose once I'm placing them. I feel like I've got a good amount that are pretty close to each other. Like, every now and then there's, like, a chonker like this. Or a real skinny one like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Zoya could have been like a fairly reasonable purchase. But I don't know. I would have enjoyed it, but I also would have felt like a little bit guilty because, like, usually at least if I'm disorganized, I can still find what I'm looking for. And I've had a couple times lately where I can't find what I'm looking for. And it's like, okay, look, you don't need any extra shit if you can't even find the shit that you have. Obviously, you need like very sharp scissors for this. If you got them kind of scissors that you like cut them and they don't cut, or would snip them and they don't cut, I guess would be proper, you're gonna have a problem. Well, is this enough? Like, how many of these am I realistically gonna need per finger? Oh, they're so pretty. They're just shiny. I might as well cut the rest of this piece. Stop being a wimp. Oh. Yeah, like, it's nice. It's not like, ooh. I mean, honestly, I think I like the fall collection better. Like, when I was looking at the fall collection has like some 3-piece bundles. I mean, there's collection bundles and stuff too. And I like couldn't pick just one. I was like, man, I wish I could get this collection free, and then I would just pick like a couple out of the fucking intriguing collection to get this whole entire collection free because I like it better. But I'm also kind of curious. Or wait, is today the 29th or is today the 28th? That's how long the Zoya sale goes to, till 11:59 p.m. whatever. But my point being, I'm wondering if they're gonna do a different sale for Cyber Monday, right? Since that sale is ending this weekend. Okay, today is the 29th, so it ends tomorrow at midnight, Sunday at midnight. So what are they doing for Cyber Monday? Which I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings. Like, I get why they do it, but it's always kind of frustrating. Like, is this the sale to go all in? I don't know. get off my finger. There we go. All right, let's cut off this little weird end. Oops, that's an angle. Oop, you ended up in there. I don't want you in there. You are a definite no. Where did it go? It sticks everywhere. All right, so we've got the black, I feel like 90% figured out. We just have to consider the question of an addition of holo of some sort. Dino, I know you would be pro holo, but would you put the holo under the cellophane or over the cellophane? That's the question. Kitschmas glitter ball. Oh, wait, from Enchanted Polish. No, I did see that. I didn't remember the name because the name is silly. Yeah, Lorca. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's manipulative in a way that everyone accepts. But, like, that doesn't mean that it's okay. You know? Sketchy. Come on. Dang it, why are you... There we go. Yeah, several places were like, haha, it's Black Friday. I'm like, you literally shouldn't even be able to call it that today. You're full of shit. And you know you're still going to have a Black Friday sale. You know you are. Call it something else. The Friday before Black Friday. Gray Friday. Greed Friday. Can't wait to take your money Friday. I don't know what to call it. Admitting that we're ripping you off the rest of the year Friday. I don't know, because like I'm just like, a part of me every time I see a good deal, I'm like, why ain't it always on sale? And I mean, I get it. But you can't convince me that like all these places are losing money with this. Like they might be taking a little bit of a hit or using them as like, you know, get you on the side for this free thing and then you buy a bunch of other shit. But like, you're manipulative companies. All right, we got these things. Probably top, yeah. Hey, Ash. See that too. We're helping them out no matter how you look at it. Okay, we have a lot of little strips. I don't know if we need little triangles or something else in addition to little strips. I've got a couple, like, it's kind of hard to see. It's like stray glitters at the edge of my nail where it makes it just slightly sharp to scratch myself. Yeah, the shipping too. I know a lot of places blamed / attributed it to that. Okay, so let's just do 2. I mean, they're so close, they're almost just 1 spot, but we'll call it 2 spots. Oh, wait, but I have 2 kinds of glitter. Or two kinds of holo. I mean, scattered or flaky? Flaky would be more like a star-looking thing if I wanted to go with the northern lights. But scattered might be okay, too. What dino? Flaky? I mean, flaky would be more, but I don't know if we want more in this situation. Always, yes. Maybe we do half of each and half. Maybe I just... Okay, hold on here. We just about to make this just a long section. Fuck it being nail-sized or shaped. We need a section to work with here. And we'll divide it into 4 spots. So half, and then like here, and then like here. All right. We'll do the 2 on the bottom, and then we'll do it on the top. Brain just told me I was stupid because I should have waited for the ones that are going to do on the top because... Well, or I could start placing them right now. I don't even have anything out to place them with, though. I was going to get out a little small orange stick. Is this even still wet? I guess it kind of is. Oh, man. Oh, no, you're too big. I just want a couple. Also, do I want to alternate or do I want to, like, not quite alternate? Oh, that was slightly messy. Alright. I can see it's dry at the edge over here, so we're going to just try a little bit more. Seeing these applied like this makes me think I actually could have gone even thinner with the cut. But that would be tricky. Okay. So, this is like still wet. Flaky scattered, flaky scattered. So this is scattered on top. Oh. And then we'll have a section here that's scattered on the bottom. Like, I don't know if it'll even be able to be visible when it's on the bottom. If it'll, like, come through once there's a top coat, maybe. I feel like a lot of my lighter colored strips are not the right size. Like, I feel like I was a little bit more even with the blue ones. The darker ones. I don't know what to say, because the ones I'm calling blue are green when I put them down, and the ones I'm calling lighter, they're, like, both opaque on here. and then scattered. Now that does obscure quite a lot, honestly, Dino. Not to call you out. I mean, not a lot, but I guess it depends on the angle that you're looking at it. That was crooked a lot. That's a very small piece, but it's okay. Oh, that was crooked. I don't know. Like, okay, so if I go like that, you can kind of see the hollow. And you don't even notice the what is this shit called? The shiny shit. Now, on top probably would help it lay flatter, because then I might not need to do 2 coats of top coat, because it would also oh, ad time. Okay, that's the next time I take a break, I think. I think I put that in the wording. Like, I'm not just gonna like interrupt the stream with an ad. Cellophane. God, thank you, Amethyst. Like, the word like left my brain. You guys don't let me forget when I take a break, because I am gonna take a break. We're gonna figure out what we're doing with the white. We're gonna do Peelies. We'll see if cuticles need attention, and then I'll take a break, and then that'll be ad time. Think scattered on top. I feel like... Oh, I turned off the autofocus, didn't I? Will the autofocus cooperate with this anyway? No? Really? Okay, actually it just did. So... on your guys' left are the ones that are on top. You see how... like, it's just kind of like it... like, from this angle, it makes it almost look like bubbles or something. Where the flakies did... like, some larger flakies did stick on top of it. It's actually... the way I feel about it, I kind of like... I mean, kind of the even the scatter does the same. You know what? Let's... do I have a bottle of... yeah. Let me just top coat these so we can... let's top coat all of them, actually. Like, does the benefit of the flaky on top continue through actual top coat? I kind of feel like it does. Why is that? Wonder if quick dry top coat may be partly like it wants to the cellophane, you know what I mean? Or did I just get slightly dimplier pieces there in the first place? Like, you guys can see what I'm saying, right? This side is much less smooth than this side. Is this just because I did it on top, or was it the particular strips that I used? This is really, really cool. I really like the way this is going. I honestly don't know which I prefer. Like they both are giving a lot of holo, right? The cellophane reacts really weird under the flashlight. I almost feel like you notice it more under flashlight on the ones where it's under the cellophane. Ugh, this is so weird. In person, how do I describe this? In person, the cellophane seems less reflective under the under the ones where the cellophane is under the holo, it seems less reflective. Can I like I don't know how to show that on camera. Like, can you kind of see how it's just like it's weird. Beanie is I don't know if I can quite see his little head right there behind the fan. I can't. Can I move the fan? See his little paw and his little face? That's not a very good camera angle, so but which do I prefer? I kind of prefer it under, but which, like, is it the scattered or the flaky? I mean, the scattered is more intense. I don't want to just give in, because then Dino will just think that she's automatically won. And you don't win automatically, Dino, but you might win. Yeah, I mean, he stays in there for a long time. How long have I been up? 42 minutes. He was in there for a good half hour at least before I started. Like, he'll stay in there till who knows when. Hey, Longview, welcome. It's going okay. Look, I don't, you might win, but I'm not letting you win. Okay. What do we think of this width? Is this an okay width? Like, imagine this on the nail. What am I going to get? Maybe 5 per nail? Is that enough? Do I want to try and cut these thinner? Yeah, I mean, that's probably like 5 per nail at that width. I mean, is that a good example of the widths that I have? I feel like it mostly is. The pink ones in particular are a little chunky. A little chunkier. Yeah. Yeah, he loves to go in there. Sometimes he'll just stay in there when I make the bed, and sometimes he'll ask to go in there. What about the white, you guys? I mean, do we want to just go with like an icicle-y French tip? Which one is more icicle-y? They're both blue at certain angles. Do I want to alternate them? Alternating icicle jagged French tip? We're talking about the white now. It's like, this is blue at this angle. This is blue at this angle. Aw. Like that look at that little pug that's all snuggled up. Oh, pup time, you are so pure. We don't deserve you. you know, let's... So, the similar, like, strat, if we want to call it that. I don't know if I would necessarily call it that, but we could. Then also, side note, we need to do some more testing for days 5 and 6. I don't know if that'll be its own stream or if that'll just be like on the day of 5 and 6, but all the testing that we have here just might as well not even be here because it only taught us what we're not about to do. But I think I know what we're about to do, but I don't know. I don't know. A light Crelly? For what? For the day version? I don't have very many Crellys. And none of them are light. Plus then it would still, like, if it was a very light, thin Crelly. Like, if I go with my current leaning, which is like a French tip, it would still be over my tips, which are, you know, kind of white. Let's, I mean, this, and the same question also remains. That question is, to holo or not to holo? Like, wait a minute. No, why do I keep doing this? I need another. Good thing I've got, like, fucking infinite lids. Well, not infinite, but I have quite a stash. They're so useful for nail art. Just for various things. Various nail art things. Okay. So... we'd want to go like a pretty similar size, actually, I think. This is the triangle cut now, you guys. So we'd want to go... oh. Ooh. There we go. Those about the same. Come on here, stop. Cellophane. Well, okay. Yeah, blue one has a couple little chonky sections, but this end is pretty similar, I think. Oh. It really doesn't want to cooperate. Stay. A light colored. You know what I would use if I had it? I really, for some reason, like that Essie winter collection. It's cute. But I don't have it. It's not exactly duochrome. Light colored duochromes are weird. Okay. So, triangles. I thought he was getting up. Maybe I should move the box in case he does get up. Oh, some of those don't have proper points. I gotta be more careful. Oh my goodness. Okay. How many of these do I realistically need? Well, if I discount all the ones with not sharp tips. Fucking A. I don't usually mind the silence, but sometimes I feel bad when I'm just like staring at something in concentration and it gets very quiet. But trying to have background music, especially on Twitch, is more trouble than it's worth. Unfortunately. Maybe one day they'll get their shit together. Okay. That's adorable. Hey, Taco. Welcome. Yeah, it's... You know, too, I wonder... I think both sides of this are the same. They're just different. They're the same mix, but it happens at different angles. I think that's why sometimes it seems like we're getting two colors out of the green. We're just hitting the different part of the colors at different angles. But like I said, that would be almost fucking impossible. I don't see a way to not go crazy worrying about that. So we're not going to worry about that. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to think about it. Okay. Man. How much could I charge for a little pot of these so that people wouldn't have to snip them themselves? And how many would you want in your little pot to make it worthwhile? I could sell these. Hand cut cellophane nail art decor. I mean, it's not that it's hard. It's really not. It's just, oh my god. Oh, did it get weird? I'm not surprised because it's... Maybe I should turn it back off. The autofocus, I mean. We are working with very, very shiny things today, which is the camera's least favorite thing. Shiny things and sparkly things. Tied for least favorite. Okay. I think I probably have more of those than the silver. Kind of... Is it just because it's a little bit wider? Or it's partly how I was snipping, too. I'm not maintaining good size consistency between the two colors. Those are better. Oh well, it'll work out. They don't have to be the same size. Whoa, I almost tipped that over. Okay. white. It's as bad as like working with trays full of glitter. All right, we're just gonna go like right here. Now I think for this, aesthetically speaking, I would want to just like straight up alternate them. I think. And kind of a little bit of alternation on the sizes too. Smaller ones I feel like probably would be better. Maybe just have like a bigger one. Maybe a bigger one would make sense to have like in the center, have like more of like asymmetrical, or not asymmetrical, more of a symmetrical, not like a chevron, but like a, what is like a reversed chevron? What do you guys think of that? Because I'm thinking something and I don't know if it's just me. Like we do have, both are blue at different angles. But I see something that I do not like. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more before I do Holo. Is it the shape? You guys want to know what I see? But then they won't stick though, Dino. Because if they're overlapping each other, then there's nothing under it to stick unless I like do a layer of clear for each one, and like it gets weird. Yes. Yes. Fuck. Why? Like they're not all the same size, which I would think would make it look more like that. The color, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, we have to rethink this plan. I can't unsee it. And you guys see it too, so it's not just me. Okay, I'm so glad that we tested this instead of, can you imagine me putting this on my nails and having this realization? And go with the tips. The thing with putting it at the cuticle is we got flat edges. I mean, for the most part, I would try to line them up a little bit better on my nail tip. We go for the cuticle, we got a round edge. So that means we have to either round them, pre-round them, or place them and then trim them with tiny, tiny scissors, or deal with flat edges and round cuticle, which I'm sure you would guess I'm not a fan of. Yeah. You think, yeah. I mean, I definitely want to use both of them for the black version though, right? Like that's in my head, that's kind of why I want to use both of them for the day version. What if I alternate nails? I mean, the pink ones, they go blue, but they go pink more often. What if I layered them? I know you said overlap them a little bit, Dino, but what if I act, okay, let's see. Okay, we're just running out of space to experiment here, but it's fine. We'll just take over day one's space. Day one is done anyway. So So what if we, you know what, I'm going to use some of these not pointy ones because we're just testing. Right, and then okay, I should have waited until it was dry. I literally stroked wet polish over it. I'm so impatient. God damn it. Okay. We're going to actually have to be patient. I'm going to do it again. Actually, you know what? This is just a test. Maybe it doesn't matter if they're fully stuck down because we're not going to be doing anything strenuous with this. We don't even need to do that. We don't even need to do that. What? Yeah, wait. You mean not? Okay, wait, you're probably... Okay, wait. Let me do what I'm thinking. And then I'll confirm that it's not what you're thinking. These are all very similar height. Kind of wish they were a little bit more jagged. And then the blue, like, come down in between them. Oh, you can kind of see it underneath there. Did you mean less staggered than this? I should have... Maybe less staggered would be better. Yeah, having the ends line up. Because I was thinking I would cover it all, but like right here, there's a little white spot peeking through, and right there, there's a little white spot peeking through. I mean, we'd want that to be the order, right? With the... What do I actually think about that? Do I actually need to see it lined up? I think I do. I'm going to just go in this section. Fuck it being a nail shape. Oh, wrong color. Come on. Come on, get off of my orange stick. And then we let it dry. And then we just come back right in between with the other color. Yeah? With clear. Let me give it just a minute. Oh, I'm impatient. But we saw what happened when I tried to just... I mean, it's like, it's just completely stroked over. I think I've got a little bit of lifting on this. Good thing we're about to take you off, manicure. Alright, I'm still pushing it, but we're going to use smarts. And we're going to stroke this direction. And it's okay. Ish. Got one little spot where it kind of got polish on it. So then we'd come in with this. and just fill in on the in-betweens. Well, that should have been more of a gap, but like, okay, ignore that little last section. It's interesting because you can also see where they overlap. Like there's another... The challenge, or the question, is do I attempt to just manually line them up at the tip of my nail? Which I wasn't trying very hard here, granted, and I should have tried harder just to see how hard it was. Or do I go ahead and let them intentionally overlap over the edge of my nail and then trim them? Yeah, I'm still not loving that, and I still feel like it has room to be kind of weird. But like this I hate. I hate it. Yeah, Music Gal, that's kind of what I felt too. Would it look dumb if I like came back and like the tip? Like it would be very thin. I have mixed feelings about that. Like I kind of like those. You guys probably have seen like on Instagram where they like put a little bit of polish on their finger and then they're like bloop. Like it would be kind of like that, except it wouldn't be in a contrasting color. It would just be with the white to clean up the ends of the cellophanes. Snow. I feel like that would work better if the rest of the nail wasn't also white. Also, we haven't answered the question of flakies? Question mark? Hmm. Oh, they're so noticeable over the white, but they're more silvery than hollowy. Excuse me. I don't know if the white version needs any hollow. Ooh, or maybe it needs the flaky, or I mean the scattered. Oh, I kind of like that. It's very mellow and like I almost feel like the flakies make this look dirt. But Beanie. No, he's gone. He's long gone already. Sorry, y'all. There's Beanie. They're almost giving me like some kind of weird mountain vibes here now too, also. I also still like kind of have in my head the idea of doing it from the side of the nail. I feel like French tip would be less work and more traditional looking. I am looking at them upside down. I mean, you know, it's like the difference in... Yeah, I think I like flaky for the night, and I like scattered for the day. Okay. Do I like these shapes? I need more. I need more of all of these things. Like a castle, yeah. So let's see. This is the piece I was working on. So I'll just finish this up, and then maybe I'll cut another strip of each for the skinnies. I just hope I don't accidentally stick one with no point on my nail. Get super salty about it. So, we talked a little bit when we were working on days 1 and 2 about the revised plan for days 5 and 6, which now involves textured glitters and neons as a real change of pace from the rest of what's going on in the series. I think it should work out good unless like something unforeseen happens. I don't know why I'm that jumpy. But Sinji, thank you for the host. Maybe I will turn this volume down just a little bit. Excuse me. I'm still also not sure. I'm pretty firm on the garlands. I'm still not sure if I want to do a tree or a wreath for the daylight. Or the day inspiration version. What do you want to call it? I guess we can see when we start working. See, this has a lot of folds in it. I guess it's okay. Especially now that it'll be in the background. Only a little bit of the tip peeking through. Just the tip. Sorry. I guess it's good that they're not like hugely different in size, because the ones that were honking different in the tests, like I like the idea of it being a little bit asymmetrical or whatever, and them not all being the same size, but if it gets to be too much, then it looks very unbalanced, I think. Alright. Then let's cut. See, this is not a very even edge there. Of course, I guess it doesn't super matter because they're going to be so small anyway. The length, I think, was good. Yeah, the length is good. It's the width that I need to work on. So I'm alright. We're close enough. So, think thin. I guess some of them are thinner. Yeah, quite a few of them are thinner, I guess. I guess, they don't have to be fully consistent in the width either, right? Not fully consistent in height, placement, or width. A little bit of a Northern Lights vibe. Yeah, these are better. Get off my fingers. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any shortcut for things like this yet. Like a lot of nail art tools, what am I gonna call them? Just like shortcuts to do things you already could do other ways, or like freehand or whatever. But I don't think there's any. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I mean, what would you like? What would it do it with? A laser, or like some kind of a. Like if you could just put in, like a dimension of something that you wanted to cut out of something, like out of cellophane or whatever, and then just feed that thing into the machine and have it like spit out your desired, hearts or stars or little tiny strips, whatever. Stars would be impossible. Hearts I could do, because hearts are pretty easy, but it would hurt the cellophane though too, because the easiest way to make a heart is of course to fold the thing in half and then make a little bloop, and then unfold it, and then you have a heart. With cellophane you'd have a heart with a crease down the middle, which doesn't sound cute. That was a chunky one. Like, I'm kind of going by feel, but also a little bit by sight, because like I can see how much I slide it over, but it's hard to see. Like, it's, like I said before, tricky. And I'll have way more than I'll need now. Even being picky about size, I think. Because we're only doing one hand in that design. Yeah, I mean, would Cricut do like cellophane? Like, it's I mean, I guess most cry cutters are going to be. I mean, I don't even know exactly what a cry cutter is. I mean, I understand the theory, but I mean, they must be pretty sharp. I just remember trying to hole punch this one year, and it refused. I mean, I guess my hole puncher was not very sharp. Also, did I say hello? Text hello. I mean, lasers would be the cool option if nothing else, right? Who doesn't want to say, yeah, my nail art was made with fucking lasers? I just spilled several of those. Fucking A. Because I was trying to look cool talking about lasers. Spoiler, you guys, I'm not cool. Without crinkling it, as we've been discussing. Finding a good sweet spot on the scissors too, like not too close to the tip, not too far back. Almost getting some here that are like too thin. This one is harder to see when you're cutting it. That's a very odd looking little Whose emote is that? Little creepy Yoshi. Okay, we're almost done with this tedious part. Then we can get to a little peel porn. Smug. Unless I'm like every now no, it's just as creepy as I thought. Okay, no, I don't like it. I don't think I like it. Every now and then there'll be an emote that like in the small view I think is one thing, and then I like look at the larger view of it and I'm like, oh, that's not what I thought. What's going on there? Okay, I know I said it just like several minutes ago. Maybe it wasn't several minutes ago. It feels like several minutes. We're almost done. Oh my god. Please. Cellophane, please. I like that meh. Jake. Okay. Gotta love a jank emote. Hi, Bane. How you doing? You good, Bane? You gonna hang out in your chair? Say hi to everybody? Be the world famous kitty that you are? Good boy? Who burped for a minute? I thought it was a vomit precursor. Cat owners know. Gosh, those are so pretty. Okay. So we've got triangles. We've got strips. We got Baney Pets. Excuse me. Hi, handsome. Oh, he's such a good boy. Yeah, he's looking pretty good, actually. His little pirate eye. A little bit of a squint. Not too gooby-eyed today. You's a handsome boy, Baney. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Spacey. Especially because I'm assuming, like, when he got out of his little burrito, that it was to go scarf some food. And depending on how fast he scarfed it, then it's, you know, highly increased odds of puking happening. He is one of those pets that needs to be basically reminded to chew their food. Do we have edges here? Yeah, we do. There we go. Overall, this wore quite well. No, we were talking about like peel off wear time last stream a little bit, last nail stream. The polish that you wear it with definitely like contributes. Like I don't feel like most matte polishes play very nicely with a peel off base. The metals collection seems to do pretty well. I feel like these are all still on here pretty securely as I'm finding my edges. There. Sometimes one coat black is hard to peel because it's thin, but we had to do extra top coat, so we should get a decent peel, I think. And we have our Polo right thumb peely. I still have very mixed feelings. I will say this. I would like this better if both my hands matched. This one I'm able to just appreciate on its own more for some reason. Like, I don't like not having my hands matching. It's not like I've discovered... Oh, I do like it. Hey, Mad Scientist. Thank you for the sub. With the Prime Gaming. Welcome. Yeah, I didn't like... Like, I don't hate it. It's not like the worst thing ever in the world. It's just like, I wish my nails matched. I wish this hand was both hands because I love it. And I wish this hand was both hands because then I would like it more. You know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but... it's how I feel. So, let's get our little peel going here. Zoom in a little bit more for you guys too. Oh, it'd be good to have nice peelies of this since all of the 12 days manicures don't last as long as I would like them to most of the time. But we are getting like 3 days. Oh, this is a... Oh, it's really like on the tip. Did you guys hear that? That's a well-wrapped tip. Like, you can hear them, like, the pop. You can hear when the pop happens. Wow, these peelies. The sound. Oh, come on, don't break. Cracked a little bit, but didn't break. All right. 10 nearly flawless peelies, y'all. Yeah, we got a little bit of a tear in this one, which is not uncommon. Like, usually it's like right at the free edge. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I wonder if I should... Oh, yeah, because sometimes at the end of the series we'll have a retrospective. So we'll just put those in there, and we'll put this somewhere the beanie won't knock it down. Like, over here, I guess. I don't want to leave it just on my workstation, because I might knock it down. Okay, we'll save that. And by save, I just mean not get acetone all over. So we can use it for the tutorial. And then we'll just work on a little bit on the undersides here. And any edges. Well, there's like actually quite a bit on the underside of this one. Must have been from the sponging somehow. Maybe I was grabbing the sponge with that finger. I've got a Peely bag. Actually, I've got like my Peely bag is like stuck away in a drawer, so I have a lid like on my desk that I just normally stick Peelies in, and then eventually I dump it into the Peely bag. But yeah, like a lot of times, I guess it's kind of tradition now. I don't think I used to do it. Well, because was I even using peel off base coat when I did the very first 12 Days of Christmas? This is an interesting question. The little bit of remaining gel on here is looking rather poorly. It's like get a really good peely from each day and stick them on a lid and then go through like a little retrospective. There we go. The buddies. All right. Same over here. So, I think we have a pretty solid plan here. I'm a little bit nervous about the French tip one. Like, we tested it. I think I'm happy with it. But I don't feel confidence with it. The more Northern Lightsy looking one. What should I call the French tip one? Now, like I said, I don't know if I want to call it shattered glass. I mean, I guess icicles. Shattered glass feels like a very old-fashioned-y. Plus, it's not like in the shattered-y pattern. Shattered-y pattern? You know what I mean. Like shards. Iridescent icicle French tip. I like that. I'll have to see how the other one turns out to see if I actually want to put Northern Lights in the title. Like, it definitely has Northern Lights vibes. But I don't know. Otherwise, it could just be iridescent. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, is there a name for that kind of a thing? I mean, I guess it's somewhat, if the lengths are appropriate, it will somewhat create a French tip-ish look with the black, because there will be black at the cuticle and at the tip. Midnight Aurora Borealis. Oh, I like that too. Musigal's good with the titles. I won't. I'm gonna do it as, yeah. That's a good reminder, because I'm gonna take a break in a second here. A real quick second. We're gonna do like the briefest of cuticle paying attention to's. Routines. That's the word. Hey, Amanda. Oh, oof, amethyst, yeah. I probably should do a cuticle scrub too, just real quick. I was gonna last time and then I didn't, if I'm recalling correctly. So, like I said, just a real quick cuticle routine. Take a look at any hangnail-y areas that might need a little attention, like right here. Okay, get rid of that. What time is it here? Okay, it's almost 8. So we've been going for an hour and a half. That's not too bad, considering that we had some additional testing to do. I don't think that the manicures will be too tedious to place. I just need to be mindful as I'm doing them. I did get a little bit later start than I planned. Just because I'm just so low energy still. Like, I kind of thought it would be really cool to get an afternoon nail stream, like in the olden days. And then, like, try and sneak in an evening game stream, and I realize now that that was a little bit absurd. But we'll do games tomorrow of some sort. I keep watching, like, I feel like I'm so easily influenced. I see somebody do a rando, I'm like, ooh, it's been a minute since I did a rando. I see somebody do a speedrun, I'm like, ooh, it's been a minute since I did a speedrun. Like, I want to do whatever I'm watching at the time. Like, I want to go off and do this, and then it's like, well, you're not even about to stream right now. When you do stream, you're streaming nails, so you can't stream a rando. So I don't know what I might actually get up to tomorrow. When I first got up today, Monster was still streaming, which was kind of a treat, because he usually streams like in the morning, like at a time when I only catch him when I'm on the extremely degen end of my sleep schedule. Like when I'm going to bed at like 9 a.m., which is not ideal, regardless of what streams it lets me catch that I don't normally get to see. But he was like still going into the afternoon. He just got a new world record like yesterday. But he's apparently not done yet. I don't know what his new target is. Yeah, I mean, there is a room rando coming. We have 3 community goals, you guys. I'm deeply, deeply apologetic that I haven't 112 kangaroo. Got it down to, I think, a 314 something now. It was like over a minute off of his previous PB. What was that? Oh, the room rando. Like the community goals. Shit has just conspired against me. I don't know what else to say. Like, we almost took care of the Sega Genesis night, and then that was when I lost my voice. So we have the Genesis night, the NS night, and the room rando to redeem. I hope I can get to them all by the end of the year. Like, right now, I'm kind of concentrating full on 12 Days of Christmas. We'll have 4 days recorded after this, but then we still need to edit things. And I'm also realizing that tomorrow is the day that I was thinking I should put up the compilation of last year's, and I haven't edited that yet. The zombie cat. Yeah, he just destroys that category, and the pantheons are just ridiculous. I mean, I'm not good at pantheons, but like people that are good at pantheons are like, holy crap, monster. You know, so I don't need to be good to recognize good. And I mean, he's put in the time and the practice. I mean, as many hours as I have in Hollow Knight, I'll never probably catch up to Monster, and a good portion of my time has been spent fucking around in randomizers and stuff, whereas his is, you know, focused practice and runs. Behind on your printing schedule? Are you printing stuff for like the holidays, do you mean, Entropy? Oh, this cuticle really feels jank, a little bit jank. Nice. Is it when you, like, with the different spools, like, does it make a difference when you have to switch a spool, or is it just kind of one of those things where it's nice to be able to do a whole project on the whole same spool? It's weird. I was thinking last night how it's weird that I don't like to practice very much. And yet I've been putting so much time into the impossible birthplace. Which is basically just like practicing the same thing over and over. Something about it feels different. I can't quite put my finger on it, even though I've considered it. Yeah, Entropy. Hey, you handsome. The loafiest of Bean Boys. $300 to $330 meters of filament. How many? Well, I suppose it completely depends on the project. I was gonna be like, how many meters go into a project? But it would, like, obviously could vary wildly. I answered that before I even managed to ask it. That would have fallen under dumb questions. Does it okay, this is a slightly smarter question, I think. Does the amount of meters per hour stay kind of consistent? So like a project that was like 15 hours would be like 72 meters? Does that math work out? Of course, I suppose even then there's like different settings that maybe that doesn't necessarily work out like that all the time. Probably not. I'm gonna guess probably not. I think I should take down Poor Little Right Thumb a little bit. Like, the reason Poor Little Right Thumb pops off so often is because when I'm, mashing buttons, like I'm flexing the nail a little bit. The settings and the shape, yeah. So we got to keep Poor Little Right Thumb short. That can kind of help minimize that. I know I'm off camera, by the way. I'm sorry. Filing thumbs is weird. It's hard to do on camera. It's hard to get a like halfway decent angle on it. I think the rest of my nails are pretty good. A little bit of evening up. Like, your nails don't grow. Your nails grow differently. Your nails on your different hands grow differently. And honestly, one side of a nail can grow different than the other side. So a lot of times I'll just do like the slightest little evening out of the tip to help them look even. And I feel like that is also one of the things that has helped my curving nails. Like, they're curving because they grow unevenly. I mean, among other reasons. So if I keep them even, they seem to curve less. I just don't like the shape of this nail. Partly because it's curving. There. 180 meters. Oh, goodness. It's like more than half a spool. This corner feels... Sometimes you gotta go by, like, feel, too. Not just, like, by looking at it. Like, this corner, when I run my hand over, like... Or my thumb over, like, all my fingers, that corner feels weird. Sharp. So I'm gonna just... Not a lot. Like, a little small tiny file can do, like, a lot. Just, I don't know. You know how you like your own nails. Okay, so that didn't go where I wanted it to. When I get back, we'll play with these. I've got way too many of the strips now. Like, looking at how many of the triangles I have and how many of the strips I have. The triangles are a much more reasonable amount. Yes. Oh, 2 ad time redemptions. Maybe I'll run a long ad. I should maybe limit that to 1 a stream, because I don't usually take more than 1 break a stream. And I don't want to, like, run it while I'm just, like, sitting here. Also, I should play some music for the people who won't get an ad, which are people who are subscribed and people who Twitch just doesn't feel like showing an ad to. So, I'm going to take a little bathroom break. I'm going to run... What can I do here? I'm gonna combine the 2 ad break redemptions. I should add. I'm gonna add that to the description later. I will continue I will consider a redemption a 60-second ad break. So I'll run a 120-second ad break since we got 2. But don't worry, my bathroom's all the way downstairs. You're not gonna miss any content, although you will miss a little bit of Kevin MacLeod's unwritten return if Twitch decides to give you an ad. But I appreciate your patience. No, you're subscribed. If anybody who is subscribed gets one, like, fucking tell me, because I have something wrong in my settings, because that's, like, part of the reason you subscribe is not to have ads. So, thank you for your patience, and I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I did forget. Well, I didn't forget. I pushed the button and it didn't push it. So you guys got, like, in stereo Kevin MacLeod. I hope it wasn't horrible. Yeah, we are just about to get started on the actual manicures, Lily. I mean, if you hypothetically did, son. I'm sure it would hypothetically be fine. Okay, so Peely base, white and scattered, black and flaky. Whoa, cotton. Go in here. BRB can go away. I was a pro strimmer and I emptied my memory card before starting stream. So that's phenomenal. And yeah. What even is that in the... Oh, it's the purse strap. Yeah. I'm glad I got started as early as I did, but it would have been nice to get started even earlier. But you know what? Sometimes... Oops. Okay. So... What do I want to use? I mean, this is like literally just right here. Oh, that's a top coat. I don't like using top coats for adhesion purposes because they're generally not sticky. Right? I guess this is what I'm using because this is what I have out. Do I have anything else handy in here otherwise? Not really. Yeah, I'll just use this. But first... Hey, Loops. Welcome and thank you again. Although this morning, as I was like getting out of bed, I heard this. Well, it wasn't that loud. And I like kind of like groggily looked around and he and Hornet were on the ground wrestling. So they mostly get along. Right, Beanie? Beanie? Beanie, do you hear me? Beanie! He's like, what? He's a good boy. Mostly. Alright, so I'm going to use acetone. You can also use alcohol if you prefer. Whatever you have that is strong and pure and will get rid of any residues of whatever variety. Like even soap. Like if your soap is moisturizing or whatever, it's leaving something behind. Or just your skin oils, like if you accidentally like scratch your face in between washing your fingers and starting your manicure. You never know. But it is a known unknown. So we can take steps to mitigate. That's a good word. Yeah, but I don't like that on the rest of my hands. Son. I'd rather just use regular soap and then count on acetone to do the real... I also like acetone. I like acetone above alcohol. I mean, like, the higher percentage alcohol you get, the faster it evaporates, but acetone evaporates really quick, and I feel like it helps make sure that my nails are extremely dry before I start also, because, like, when you wash your hands, your nails by nature want to absorb, like, a little bit of that water. So I feel like acetone helps with that. Ow. Ooh, ow. Zuli. Internal wince of sympathy. Alright. Less than half the time. Yeah, I don't know. I swear by acetone. Always. What is this? We have just like a little tiny bit of patch gel left over, but like to once again shout outs to a 12 Days of Christmas with no nail breaks. Amazing. Twitches. Dude, it's fine. I mean, I haven't like it's not eating my flesh away or anything. Don't worry, Tugs. All right. Starting out with clean dry nail, we're going to nail just a single nail. One nail. Also, I absolutely must remember to record base coat on the right hand, because it's going to go on day 2's tutorial as well, because I forgot. Starting out with clean dry nails, I'm going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using a Holo Peely base, and you can use whichever is your personal preference. Hey, Gidge. I mean, Tex, I'm not the only one who thinks this. I mean, you want to get mad at somebody, get mad at Gidge for using it to remove hair dye stain on her forehead. Now, that's something I might be a little bit worried about using acetone for, but I'm never going to worry about using acetone on my fingers. Get some alcohol for such purposes, Gidge, I suggested. Pretty sure she didn't listen to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, Google did back you up, but I'm still pretty sure that 99% of people in chat disagree with it. Yeah, no, yes, all the things that were said. Peely bases. This is Peely. The long lasting is this color. This is not the long lasting, but it's the same color. The flesh looking, as you described it, is the ridge filling. What is MEK? I mean, California people, does acetone come with a warning? Sesh Vite comes with a warning in California. Well, I think it comes with a warning here too, but like it's a way more dangerous looking warning in California. Maybe it's on the box. I don't know. Methyl ethyl ketone. I mean, if acetone doesn't have a warning in California, can we ascertain that acetone is not dangerous? Oh no. Fucking A. That would get old so quick. I mean, it's true, but at the same time, like, well, I shouldn't say everybody knows that. Maybe there are some people that don't know that. Most people know that. Robot. Well, this maybe mine does have a warning. What does it say? Extremely flammable liquid and vapors may ignite. Do not use when smoking. Do not use or store near fire, flame, or heat. Keep out of eyes. In case of eye contact, immediately flush eyes with water. Remove any contact lenses and continue to flush eyes with plenty of water for at least 15 minutes. Contact your physician. Harmful if ingested. In case of accidental ingestion, give fluids liberally and consult with local poison control center. Harmful to synthetic fabric, wood finishes, and plastics. Keep out of reach of children. Tighten lid when not in use. Not for polish removal on artificial nails. Well, I'm not going to drink it, and I'm not going to put it in my eye, and I don't have any kids, and Beanie doesn't care about it, so I think we're okay. I'm just thinking for a moment. Yeah, we'll move on with this. For my base color today, I'm going to be using Holo Taco Not Milky White. Later on, after the Cellophane, I'll be using Holo Taco Scattered Holo Taco. So, we're going to do one coat, and then we'll start placing icicles on the second coat. Maybe I should have included that in the tutorial information. Can you get not milky white opaque in one coat? Probably. Can I get it opaque in one coat? Not quite. I'm not doing the other hand yet. The only reason we did the other hand midway last time was to make sure both of the base colors had time to dry since we were working with vinyls. I think generally, will that work for the rest of what I'm doing? Generally, I want to do one and finish the one. Fiberglass. Why fiberglass? Would normal washing not get rid of the fiberglass residue? Question mark. I don't know anything about that. Oh, uh-oh. I have that feeling. That nervous feeling. Epoxy resin. I don't feel like I should get this feeling anymore. It's the feeling of what if I fuck it all up? It's fine. Guess what? If I fuck it all up, it's only nail polish. That's what. It's fine. I've got the first coat of white applied, and as I apply the second coat while it's still wet, I'll be applying the first layer of icicles. Okay. Oh fuck. I just like head planted practically into the camera. The angle on this is very tricky. Dude, that's sticking up. I want it to touch down there. And another small piece. Thank you for the follow. I am holding it. I couldn't even see that I was holding it for a second. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck. Ooh. Maybe I should just be using a tweezer. Question mark? Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is harder than I thought, you guys. It's okay, but I'm like nervous about these things. Honestly. Hey, Ain Run. Welcome. Alright. Might be wondering, is this the girl that was so into Hollow Knight? But then you'll spot the little Hollow Knight dolls and go, ah, yes. Tis indeed. It's just some other shit going on right now. I'm tempted to switch to tweezers. I don't know if that's actually a better call. Oh fuck, these are impossible to grab with tweezers. Oh no, okay. No, tweezers are not the call. Tweezers are not the call. None of these things are the call. Okay. Settle. The white is really drying a little bit on the quick side too. It's okay. I just need to move faster. Less talking, more doing. Okay. Yes, I have mastered the IRL nail arts before mastering the in-game nail arts. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Probably gonna need at least 4 for this one. Middle finger is wide. It's so much trickier to see exactly where I'm placing it. Like, that one is not as close to the tip as I would prefer. Some of these are sticking together over here. Hello, come on. And then that's like limiting my selection of what I can actually grab. Maybe I should have this. Should I have this in frame? A little bit late for that now, isn't it? Well, it's not. I mean, I'll be able to include that. The far side of the nail particularly is a little bit tricky. I want like a slightly, maybe like, can I grab this one? Come on. Ooh, we've got a corner overhang. Crap. Where's my tiny scissors? See? Oh, come on. Okay, that was successful. Without it shifting around too much. I wish these couple would, there we go, be not stuck together anymore. Alright, we'll take a little break for a moment once I do this one in the thumb. I mean, hopefully just all the little weird fuck-ups on this one will be able to cover up with the next layer. Shit, get over. Oh, I don't like the placement on that one. But I don't want to adjust it either. I feel like adjusting it could lead to bad things. So we're going to roll with it. Last time, days 1 and 2, I definitely liked the day version better. Now, unless things just go absolutely to hell, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like the night version better, because I don't like how this is turning out, but maybe the second layer can save it. I don't know. We'll see shortly. It is going fast though, so at least there's that. A lot of these, man, like I said, the ones where they're not properly pointy at the end, I don't want those ones. I want like these ones. The thumb has been the easiest one for placement. I think part of it was just because of the way my hands like sit on the desk. But I don't have a way to like look at my regular fingers like the way that I look at my thumb. Like it's not a thing that's doable. I need a smaller one, like this one. You know, it doesn't look too bad on camera, other than this one. You know what? Fuck. I probably shouldn't have done that. Will this one even stick here? That's not a pointed one. This one. No, it's not wet anymore. Let me, it was wet enough for me to peel up the other one, but not wet enough to place another one. Let me just do like that. That's better. Ish. Better-ish. A lot of these don't have super great contact. Of course, a lot of that's going to get covered up by the other color. Multi-$1,000 fuck-ups. I'd rather not. I mean, I have in the past, but not unrecoverable. But yeah. Gidgets, celebrate it. It's like a gift wrap size one. They sell them in like sheets also, but like the sheets are not as good of a deal. If you'll freehand decals, like the thing, you may have already made your decision, and that's valid. I was gonna say make your decision after I do the other hand. You know, that one on the index nail is really crooked too. Now that I look at it, I'm gonna fix that one too. All right, Music Gal. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm running out of actually pointy ones here too. A lot of the pink ones I just like slightly fucked up. Is that better? Oh, that's quite a small one. We'll roll with it. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, the nightly medication battle. Well, hopefully it's not a battle. Freeze-dried corn. So it's crunchy, like popcorn, but not popped like popcorn. All right. Next, I'm going to layer on a coat of clear and add in the next color of cellophane. Alright, so this is the test of whether the manicure sucks or not. Is how it looks after this layer. Do I want like go straighter. It's crooked. Whoa. I better just leave it. I'm on dangerous. Hey, loops, thank you. Dangerous ground here. I feel like I need one more here also. Do I have just like a really, like maybe this one? Like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Also okay. I can like because okay. Like the white base. It's a little tricky to ever like move things around at all because the white can kind of ride up and like overlap on the cellophane. Whereas with the clear base, I actually can like scoot this layer around a little bit. Like not a lot, but a little bit without it being disastrous. Dude, okay. Okay. Yeah. This is fine. Elsa's dress. Okay, I've never actually seen Frozen. Confession. Oop, I almost dipped into the white. Like literally closed the white. Don't do that. So, interesting like learning curve. Like if I were to do this again, I guess I would do 2 coats of white and then do even the first layer on a clear base. I think would be good. Better. Because it's so much more adjustable. I want one of these, I think. Like a slightly wider one. Like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to trim that. It's overhanging a little bit. And then I want just like a very small one here. Is this the same nail I had to trim one on last time? I do love these little babies for trimming. Now the other question is, which I'll decide once I'm done with all the nails, I guess. Like we were talking about, a little white cleanup line at the tip. Whether I want to do that. Whoa. Fuck. My ghetto solution. Oh, completely came apart. Fucking A. Was it that tight? Hold on. You guys are wiggly and loose right now. Well, I bet, you know what I bet happened? I bet I was knocking into it with my, there. Let me get a little bit more clear on this. Also, that I totally lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, the line of white at the top. Like, just to clean things up a little bit. It actually already looks like there's a little bit of a line of white at the top. It's just not a very even line. So I guess maybe that would pick up on that and enhance it. Like, make it better. Make it more even. Dude, that's cute. Oh, I like it so much better after the second layer. Like, the first layer, like, it's okay, but it's just, like, it's kind of just dumb. For lack of a better word. That's kind of dumb. But with the other layer on there, do I have, like, some larger? This one's a little bit bigger. For the thumb. On this one. And like two more nice ones, like this one. And this one. Can I fit one more? Ooh, this is drawing out. I can't move that one. I'll trim it. Maybe like this one. Just squeeze it on the very edge here. And then trim it. Oh, it wasn't stuck enough for me to trim. You know, it's not barely stuck on there at all. Let me just get a little more clear. Okay. Ooh. Nudged around even a little bit there. Okay. Lemon pie entropy? Like, what kind of lemon pie? Like lemon meringue? Lemon supreme? I've got a crack that doesn't want to come out. That's cute. I'm gonna clean up the tips, I think. Should I? Or should I just... I mean, I feel like... Okay, because we wrap the tips. It already looks like we're tipped. Right? But it's like a little bit uneven and it's a little bit jank. Hey, Luke, thank you. I mean, I suppose I could just leave it. It's not like super, super noticeable. And honestly, probably will be less noticeable after we add a little bit of holo. I can't. Maybe I'll just leave them. Oh, look at the other one. The lighter color disappears at that angle. That's weird. Cellophane's weird. No, not glitter. That's not one of the options, Dino. The options are leave as is, or do a little, like, tiny, small swipe of... a tiny, small swipe of white. Like a... No, it's no. No, Dino. Are there any other little overhangs either that we might need little tiny itty bitty scissors for? Right here. See that? Yeah, like that. You know, let's do a little bit of cleanup here. We've got some edges that need a little bit of attention. Glitter. No, I don't want glitter. For one, I didn't test any glitter. For two, I feel like the glitter would take away from the cellophane. Like, what glitter would I have that would be opaque enough to... I mean, I guess I could use, like, what is the... something snow... from last year's holiday collection? What is it? Rainbow snow. How could I forget? What else would you call holo snow but rainbow snow? I mean, that's kind of what actually was in my head at first, was just like holo snow, and I'm like, no, that's not what it was called, though. An iridescent glitter wouldn't even do the job. Dino, it's like you're not even listening to me. An iridescent glitter wouldn't be opaque enough to hide the fuckery. The whole idea would be to hide the fuckery of these tips, which is less fuckery than I thought it would be, actually. Hey, wait, is that a hangover on the pinky? It sure is. See it right here? There we go. Little tiny. These scissors are so good. I love these scissors. I bought these at the state fair. I can't. I think maybe I tried to find one on Amazon that was similar. Is there a little bit on this corner too? There is. Like, they're tiny and thin, and they just get right in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, when I look back at this, where we did this one has the little strip, like, they look so much nicer when they're actually even. Okay. Yeah. Do I just want to use the brush? How do I want to accomplish this? Yeah, I'll just use the brush. To even out the tips, I'm going to add just a small swipe of white at the tip. And then I'm going to top everything with a scattered Holo taco. This was easier on paper. Like, I don't want it to be thick. I want it to just be, like, that much. Also, thank you. Solid Trees. Thank you for the bits. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay. I'm looking at how they look. Like, it's hard. It's kind of hard to do an even line because you can feel like the edges of the triangles. You know what I mean? Like, get caught on the little edges of the cellophane. Okay, I kind of like that. Right? It just cleans it up a little bit. I understand why y'all would want glitter there. But I want the cellophane to speak for itself. Yeah, surprisingly tough to just get like a smooth stroke there. Next level ice queen. Luke. So I think what were we were I haven't fully decided. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe like iridescent icicle something. And then we're going to be doing what we're thinking it's going to turn out looking Northern Lightsy, but we have yet to 100% see. Going with the day and night theme of this here series. I'll show you guys in a second. Uh-oh. Does anybody else see pine trees now? Fuck. Pine trees on a bed of snow. This is... Maybe they are pine trees. I mean, that would be Christmas, right? Yeah, Mrs. Schrader, they started out icicles. We had a very horrible test where they looked like children's party flags. And now they're looking like trees. It's surprisingly tough to get a smooth stroke. Have I explicitly referred to them as icicles in this tutorial yet? Well, they still look like icicles too. Normally, the fact that the tip is not like smooth would bother me. Smooth, but like in keeping with kind of like a lumpy snow vibe, whether it's icicles or trees, I'm kind of okay with it. I shouldn't have started trying to do that. That just made it worse. Maybe I should make them all worse. And then it would be better. Question mark? I like them as either icicles or trees. Well, icicles or trees. I've got such mixed feelings about this manicure. I'm also trying to do like a slightly little rounded off almost little thing at the very edge corner. I don't know. Because some of them ended up like that, and then I tried to make the others like that also. Okay, I should stop. I should just stop now. Yeah, so let me show you guys the testing that we did. Well, you guys got a little tiny glimpse of it, but this is going to be the night version, except we cut our strips a little bit smaller than they are there. And that's going to go like right in the center of the nail, so we'll have, you know, some black on the cuticle side and some black on the tip side. This is the one where we almost abandoned this because I did it and then I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But like and I was like, I was making like I didn't even tell you guys. I just asked you guys, and you guys also saw the birthday flag banner, and we were like, no, fuck that. And then we like did some. I guess it was easier in here because it's paper, of course, so I was able to push them flatter, and my nails are curved, and they never did get as flat on my nails, so we ended up with a little bit more of a natural snowy texture. Icicles, trees, icicles, trees. I don't know. I'm Cubist Northern Lights. That's a good one. I don't know the answer. Yeah, the overlapping, like this, I had such a like visceral reaction when I saw that. I was like, oh no. Like honestly, I was like, we might have to rethink that whole plan, like from scratch. But we managed to like switch it up a little bit, and now it's cute as fuck. We're gonna add on some scattered Holo taco. Is this dry enough yet? And then we're gonna move on to doing the night version on my other hand. Better as trees. It feels like I don't know what I'm picturing, like a card or something. It's reminiscent of something particular. I don't know if I have a favorite or a preference. All right, let's, I'm sure I want Holo, right? Yeah. You were mistaken, Entropy? About what? Wait, a Doritos commercial? Wait, what? I may or may not have missed this whole conversation, or I've forgotten about it if I didn't miss it. I'm sorry. On Fortuna, isn't that a classical, like a ooh type of a situation? Yeah. Snowy vibes, for sure. Dude. Oh, so good. I like this. There were moments, even as we started doing this on my nails, where I was not sure about how this was going to work out. But I actually really like this a lot. The cellophane is hidden at like all different angles. It's just so cute. I mean, I'm going to have to decide before I can record a proper intro and outro for it what it's quote unquote supposed to be. We got this tail right here. Can you guys see it? Poking directly up. Get down. Hold on. The more I look at it in the camera like this, the more I feel trees, but I also do still feel icicles when I look at it the other way. Oh, it's not, oh, there we go, some of the sparkle from the Holo. Like, Holo over white is not camera friendly, to say the least. But you get a little bit of that twinkle. Especially over the okay, you know what? They're trees. They're trees. Iridescent trees. Wait a minute. Why? Son, icicles are triangles. Well, I mean, they're cones. They're lumpy cones. Ish. Sometimes. I guess it depends on where the icicle forms. I've seen some pretty jank looking icicles. Ooh, snow globe. That's do I want to include that in my title? That wasn't really part of my inspiration. Iridescent forest vista. I'm sorry. That's silly. Top coat. Let's top coat this shit. Oh, lemon pie with meringue on top. Wait. Is it a lemon meringue pie? Or is the filling meringue or something, or no, not meringue. Is the filling, the fuck do they call it? Lemon fucking the, somebody help me. What is the inside of a lemon meringue pie called? Lemon curd. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Yeah. It's not exactly a curd though, but like yeah. It's not a curd, but it's kind of like a curd. When we're halfway done with nails and I'm happy and it's been a roller coaster ride. It's like, yeah, maybe it's like a gelatinized curd. That sounds tasty. All right, let's get this top coat on here. Finally, I'm going to finish with a top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. And we're just gonna glom it on here to give these their best chance of staying on. I feel like also, like in hindsight, snow covering, so to speak, the tips will probably help with wearability, because their most vulnerable edge is now no longer as exposed. You know what I'm saying? It's under another additional protective layer of polish. Alright, I hope the other hand comes out as good as this. The trick is going to be, like, what I didn't 100% realize. Like, I knew it would be somewhat tricky, just like the placing of the strips. But what we can do is take our knowledge that, you know, I probably learned last time I did cellophane, and it did not hang up. Look at that. Bling, 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 bling. We'll do black, and then we'll do clear, and we'll put the cellophane on top of the clear rather than on top of the black. Dude. Like, you can kind of see, like... Oh, did I turn off the autofocus again? Camera, you wanna... Like... Some of these you can see are like a little bit crinkled. Like, see that pink one there? Got a little bit of more texture than maybe I want, but it's fine. I mean, it adds personality. A couple of the blue ones there. Yeah, I think this is trees now. And I'm not mad about that. Hey, battery. Wait, what is that cute little reindeer looking thing? Oh, it's a bitty lurk. Okay, not of the curd variety. I mean, we're all in your food entropy. In fact, that's a good point. Let's just take a picture and put it in the food channel for me to slaver at after stream and wish I had lemon meringue pie. I've got ice cream in the freezer. I guess I shouldn't complain. 20 desserts? Oh my god. We would sometimes have 2. This year we only had 1, and it wasn't pumpkin pie. It was pumpkin bars with cream cheese frosting. There's some of those left. Dude. You ate it. Entropy. How could you not prioritize my vicarious pie living prior to your devouration? Is that a word? Probably not. I'm just gonna like quickly swipe this hand again because it's been a while since we cleaned it, and I don't know if I like itched my face or anything weird in between that could have led to contamination. And now is when I need to not forget to record the base coat as we move forward. Oh, Amethyst, thank you. Oh. Yes, thank you, Entropy. This goes for anyone else in the chat who's also in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, fucking get in the Discord and show me your pie. What a loaf. Oop, microphone. Sorry, Bane. Actually, maybe if I can I shift my microphone like a little bit this way? And then maybe we can also still get Banie's head. Oh, nope. Nope. That's as much Beanie head as you get. Not quite both ears. Let's turn this off, actually. It's warm enough in here. So, probably we'll only need 1 coat of 1 coat black, because it's 1 coat black. 1 coat black, clear, layers, well, 1 layer. Excuse me, question mark? Yeah, 1 layer. I just had the thought that would be like twice as much work though for like no particular reason. Do you guys think before I do start, I do need to determine? I know it's hard to see on here. Do I want to stagger? Like I was doing like 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2. Like I wasn't just doing every other, or should I go to like every other? I maybe should go to every other, huh? I don't know. Maybe not. I was trying to be random. Y'all know that's a struggle. Yeah, somebody exclamation Discord. If you're a lurker and all you ever want to do is show me pictures of your pie, that's fine. Not the staggered, the actual colors. Like we got 2 different kinds. Well, it will be staggered. It will for sure be staggered. Like number 1, because I don't know that I could perfectly line them up. Number 2, because I don't think they're all particularly exactly the same size, because my little cutout strips were like not consistent. I don't remember if there was number 3, but yeah, we'll be doing the stagger. But yeah, random. Okay. I mean, I should be able to get at least 5 or 6, maybe 7 strips per nail. Cake is also acceptable. Desserts of any variety are acceptable. Even desserts I don't like, even desserts with nuts in them, which I couldn't even eat, I'd like to look at. The thing is, it's hard to like actually make it random. Like I was just like doing 2 1 1 2 2 1 1, like trying to do that. Yeah, it does kind of look nicer that way though, doesn't it? Of course, over here it's like almost every other, and I kind of like that section too. Dankwit, thank you for the follow. Cookies, oh my goodness, cookie. I haven't eaten. We have to. Okay, let's just get started. We'll think about this while we're getting started, because I need to keep moving along because I want to eat. So this is day 3. This will be day 4. Starting out with clean dry nails, I'm going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Holo Taco Peely base, and you can use whichever is your personal preference. Oh my goodness. Offhand activities on camera. You know what I think part of the problem is? I've gotten very used to, and I've talked about this a little bit, moving so that it's easy to work with my offhand. Just whatever is necessary to make that work. Whereas if I'm actually recording with my offhand, I can't just move into some weird angle. I need to move at an angle that's camera friendly. It should be fine. I just need to be mindful, that's all. Mindful. Chewy. Chewy. I mean, I'm a dough eater, so I mean, dough isn't exactly chewy, but like it's soft. I'm okay if a cookie has like crispy edges, or like a crispy exterior and a chewy interior, but 100%, like 1,000% team chewy cookie. Yeah. Oh, no. Entropy, no. Yes, Manda, yes. Dude, if anybody loves Ben and Jerry's cookie dough, XO220C, thank you for the follow. They posted the recipe. It's simple. It's easy. It's nothing groundbreaking. They give you instructions for heat treating your flour. Because, fun fact, most of the salmonella that people supposedly talk about in raw cookie dough comes from the flour, not the eggs. And that's some creepy shit. Your flour has salmonella, y'all. Now, does this stop me from eating regular ass cookie dough with actual regular raw flour and raw eggs in it? No. Because I've been eating cookie dough for damn near 40 years and I ain't got salmonella yet. And maybe it's absurd of me to assume that I've built up some sort of natural immunity, and maybe one year I'm going to get salmonella and be like, man, shouldn't have been eating all this raw cookie dough. But guess what? It's delicious. Delicious. Dozens. My mom likes crispy cookies, Entropy. I won't deny you the joy of a crispy cookie. When I make cookies, like my batch spans a variety if it's a recipe that lends itself to such alteration where you can like cook the first, like especially too, like if you have an oven that's maybe a little bit cantankerous, you know what, even if it claims it's preheated, you know that second and third tray of cookies isn't taking as long as the first tray of cookies, and the first tray of cookies cooks differently, partly also of course because by the time you get to the second and third trays, then the trays are hot. But anyway, like I'll undercook some for me, I'll overcook some for my mom, and everybody's happy. Yeah, I mean, I'll go in on some cookie dough. I ain't even gonna lie. And yes, I have made Ben and Jerry's cookie dough recipe a couple times. Stale in 4 hours. Oh my god. One of my favorite episodes excuse me, of Good Eats was the one where Alton Brown like went into, of course, overly detailed than most people ever would want to know about what makes a cookie crunchy versus chewy, like the difference between white sugar and brown sugar and butter and oil and like all these little different things. I think about that a lot. All right, let's like everything, even pressing the record button on my camera. No camera, really. I'm about to do things. Even pressing the record button is awkward left-handed. For my base color, I'm going to be using Holo Taco One Coat Black. Once I've got the cellophane applied, I'll be topping everything with Holo Taco, Flakie Holo Taco. Alright. We'll cut around to that fumble. Oh. One coat black. You're my best friend. Alright. Did anybody ever figure out what we were talking about the other day? Oh no, beanie hair! Did you guys see it? It just like melted into the black. It lives there now. Whether the one coat black freebie is actually intended to still be in effect or not? Has anybody else placed an order? Since the new sale went into effect? Man, I hate getting beanie hairs and manicures, but at the same time, it's almost inevitable. And in this case, like, I can actually see it right now. I don't know, I don't think it's really picking up on camera. I can still see it, but considering that we're going to be doing the cellophane and then we're going to be doing Flakie, like, I'm fairly sure that even I won't be able to notice it in the final manicure. A beep? I mean, it beeps when I start recording. It beeps too if it stops recording, if I go that long. Or if I run out of battery, or if I run out of memory card. But I shouldn't run out of battery or memory card, because I was pro strimmer on that. We've got like 52 minutes left on the memory card. And we got 2 out of 3 bars of power. I wish their power indicator was a little bit more granular. Yeah, Gidge placed an order, I think she said it was yesterday, for Menchie and Zyler. And got a one coat black and was saying that she thought it was a mistake and she would need to reach out to them to correct it. And I was like, okay, number one. Not that I advocate stealing, but I don't think they're going to send you one accidentally, because it was like, it was on her receipt. So I don't know. But number two, like, It would take them more in shipping and fuckery around to return it than to just hang on to it, so. Yeah, I was recording. Oh, that's why Son said she heard a beat. Man, when you miss chat, you guys. Milk dunking. Okay. I don't know if this is controversial. Fuck dunking cookies in milk. Like any cookie. I don't recall ever wanting to dip a cookie in milk. Entropy, I know I'm straining our friendship. I know. I'm sorry. But no. I don't think I've ever made lemon bars. There's a line. Am I over the line or am I just like right approaching the line? I'm sorry. You got it. You got any other food stances that I can take the opposite stance on, Entropy? No. No, not even Oreos. No. No. And then what? And then like, okay, you're either getting your fingers in the milk or you ain't got enough cookie in the milk, or like you got to like sit there and wait. You think I'm waiting to eat a goddamn cookie? No. Yeah. I mean, and then you see people with like strats. Like, okay, for Oreos, if you Oreo dunker, apparently like a strat is you could take a fork and you could slip it up in the Oreo. This is an Oreo and a fork, you guys. And then like you just dip it in there with the fork and you can dip the whole ass thing in there. Now, cookies and cream ice cream, I could get behind, even in a slightly melted state. Does that count? If that counts, then yeah, cookies and milk are okay in that single. That's a fact, Manda. That's not even an opinion. I won't call people out on it generally because it generally occurs around Thanksgiving and there's no reason to bring that kind of bitterness to something that doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you're calling it stuffing and it came out of a pan, you're wrong. No sausage, but guess what? Okay, it's enough. I know my food takes are controversial, y'all. There might not be anybody else in chat that understands how wonderful raisins are in the stuffing. I'm just waiting to just get just lanced. Cookies and cream, best ice cream? Oh man. I would be hard put to pick best ice cream because like we were just talking about cookie dough. Cookie dough ice cream is phenomenal. No, I don't. I mean, the dressing is supposed to like contain and embody all the turkey flavors. I don't want sausage in there contaminating it with sausage flavors. I only barely started liking sausage as an adult. Of course, I only barely like turkey. I like dressing or stuffing better than turkey. I definitely like stuffing above dressing. I could get behind apples. That'd be okay. Yeah. My mom tried to tell me mix the dressing and the stuffing because the dressing will make the stuffing will make the dressing better. But I argued that the dressing would make the stuffing worse. I don't know how I stand on that. She was like, but you know, you can make the other one better. Like, I don't know. A Midwest thing, fruit and the stuffing, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a wide variety of Thanksgiving ever. Apples and raisins. Okay. I think we're dry enough here. Let's just clean this briefly up here. Do we even need to put this on camera? I've had deep fried turkey. It's okay. I mean, I'm not huge on turkey regardless of what you do to it. It's still just fucking turkey. Like, it's a very unmemorable bird. Like, it's different from chicken, But it ain't all that. It ain't all that. It's traditional. I mean, we have turkey in my family for Thanksgiving. My brother does a ham and a turkey usually. He cooks a lot on Thanksgiving. So then usually get some leftovers from his Thanksgiving with his family. That's like completely different from the Thanksgiving dinner that I had on Thanksgiving, which is kind of nice. I probably cleaned that cuticle a little bit too wide. It's fine though. It's fine. Ooh, smoked turkey. Ooh, boiled eggs. Dude, and squash and zucchini. Dude, I 100% I think I could get behind your turkey. Or behind your dressing, Amethyst. Wait, is it just dressing though? It's not stuffing? Oh, I don't know. That's a point. A negative point. The rest of it was positive points, but the dressing is only a negative point. And two, I mean, like, I think a lot of people just cook like an extra bunch of a lot because some people are a huge fan of Thanksgiving leftovers and sandwiches and stuff. Like, I don't particularly, I mean, I don't care if I have after Thanksgiving turkey sandwich. It's a plus, Amethyst. I don't know if it counts. It's still only dressing. Okay, so we're going to be working on precision placement, left-handed. Monka. Fuck. I'm already spilling. This is the shape we're working with this time. Can I like... These thicker ones? Yeah, these thicker ones I don't think I want to use. I want to use like these thinner ones in the middle. Try to get as many of the thick ones to the edge as I can. And I don't want the extra super tiny itty bitty ones. Same over here. Like we've got some smaller ones in the middle. I think we should be okay. We've got some other, like we've got a couple like weird chunks. We've got a good amount of fairly small and even size between the two of these. Leftovers can be good. It depends. I mean, it depends what the leftover is of. Okay. That was an unsatisfying yawn, if you were wondering. It was not a complete yawn. Yeah, I know fried turkeys can be dangerous if people don't know what they're doing, or if they do them in like an unsafe area, or if they don't account for the fact that, hey, you're going to be sticking a whole ass turkey inside there. Maybe don't fill it all the way to the top with oil. I don't know if my brother does his like in his driveway or like on the back patio or whatever, but he's done it like many years in a row. So I don't think he ever had any close calls, thankfully. Yeah. I mean, fried skin, that's the best part of any bird. Possibly, you know. Like chicken wings. I do not like chicken wings that are like fried, quote unquote, supposedly, but then there's like a layer of fatty, like not crispiness. I really like, my mom does a baked wings that come out really crispy and like very lean, like all the fat just like drips off them in the oven and they're tasty and crispy and oh my god, that was my stomach. Okay, we're gonna move along because we need to move along. We need to decide if we're going quote unquote random or every other. You guys voted random, I think, if I recall. Do you stand by your previous decision, you guys? Yeah, Spacey. Sun still votes random. It's so hard to, like, actually make it random. Is the only thing I'm worried about. Is this open? No. Okay. Okay. We'll just try to be random. Forehead. Oops, not that hand. This hand. I'm going to be using a clear to adhere the cellophane, and I've just got 2 lids with the 2 colors already cut up, and I'm going to be alternating them in a kind of random fashion. Oh god, you guys. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Hold me, chat. I also have got another piece of cellophane stuck on my finger. Okay, let's just start right in the middle. Come here. Okay. One more on this side. Oh, that's long. I need a shorter one. Oh, it was 2. That's why it seemed long. Okay. It's kind of a skinny one. I think I need more clear. Yeah, should work. Like half a nail at a time? Maybe? Oh, don't do that. Don't breathe hard, Colette. Fucking goddamn it, please don't. Okay, one more. No, this one's crooked. Can I save this? Yes. Grab it. So crooked. Just there. They're all settled. This very edge here needs a little. Okay. Okay. I used to just hate Martha Stewart until I watched her show with Snoop Dogg. And then I kind of started liking her. They're so cute together. That's crooked. That's better. cat hair? This side. You know, it's kind of easy to be random the more like I break it up going from side to side and one side to the other, because it's like I don't even know what color this is at certain angles when I'm looking at it. So I couldn't keep it symmetrical if I wanted to. Okay. A lot of times I'm picking up 2 from the lid. So that's just like something I have to kind of watch out for. Can I pull you down just a little bit? I don't want you quite that tall. That was a long one, like a very long one. And then slot you in here. Okay. Fucking hate it. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera. I really like how this is turning out, though. Well, it's kind of a chunky one. It's okay. It's okay. Uh-huh. Come here. And I think I mentioned before, but what I'm using to pick these up is a wet orange stick. And how I'm making it wet is with my tongue. Oh, that's a problem. Fuck. I gouged the black. I need to fix this. Please let me grab you. Okay. I'm not going to add more black. I'm just going to add more clear. And I'm going to just overlap that whole little section. Like go down like that. I think that should work. Dang it, that's not one. That's a cat hair. Okay, I can't use that one. The cat hair refuses to let go. Okay, this is fine. And then this one also. Right there. Okay, and then we can stagger up. Like that. And then, oh, another one on this one. And then either 2 very skinnies or like a slightly wider one. Let's go with a slightly wider one. Oh, Come here. Okay. My back is not super happy with me, but I'm very happy with this manicure. I'm giving this one a little pat too because like these strips are a little bit longer than the triangles were. The triangles, for the most part, it was pretty easy to see where they were. And whether they were fully pressed down or not. Whereas these, because they're a little longer, it's a little bit trickier. Come on, grab. Touch it. God damn it. It doesn't want to grab that one. Okay, now grab two. I don't need two, I need one. Fucking A, dude. Okay. Move on to this side. And yes, this is tedious. And if you do not have this level of patience, feel free to do an accent nail. Like, I think this would be a sick accent nail because it's so blingy. Like, there's always ways to... Or you could even do like a... Oh, I didn't put any cleared out. What is the word? Like a blaze just in the center of the nail. Like, you wouldn't have to go necessarily all the way side to side. Also, I'm quite behind with chat right now, but I think you know why. I'll be back with you guys in uno momento. Okay, like that. And then one more here, kind of like a slightly wide boy. No, not that one. This one. And putting them in the center like this is also like, you know, like some of the ones at the tip, even though I was trying to be cautious, like we had a couple that we needed to trim. Like, unless you really pick one that's too fat for an edge, you're not going to run into any needing to trim with this. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is fine. Everything is fine. Holo right thumb is going to be beautiful. And this is fine. That's two. I only want one. Actually, I think those two might not have been fully cut apart from each other, which is my fault. There we go. Come on. Come on, get off. Come on, get off. Okay. Okay, we are in such the home stretch, you guys. I kind of can't believe it. This too, maybe it's because it's, well, number one, like an uneven placement. Also, like, not at the tip of the nail. Like, not just that it's uneven, but that it's like not, I'm not aiming at all for the tip of the nail. Like, these are feeling a lot easier to line up, even though I'm pretty much trying to line them up right next to each other. And I'm not always like 100% succeeding, but I'm succeeding enough that it looks good. Okay. We're kind of crooked here, I feel like. I had one that I laid down kind of crooked, and then the next one ended up kind of crooked because I was trying to be next to that. I think we'll just do like that. And then finish off on this side. That was nice. Like, sometimes when you grab a whole bunch, like, they just want to stick to each other, and sometimes you grab a whole bunch and you can kind of just like shake a little bit and a bunch of them will fall off. Dude, there's like, it's so cool. And they're laying really flat. Like, I don't see any. I had like one on the thumb that when I tapped it, it laid flat. Oh. Well, let me scroll back up here. How long was I ignoring chat? I'm so sorry, guys. Appreciated Martha's seriousness, yeah. Nice. Discounts are always OP. Oh no, amethyst, that would suck. I mean, even though you know what it is. Seeds to grow patience. Impatience, yeah. My back is about done with this, so I'm glad that was as easy. Second filament change was a success. Nice. We've also been experiencing success here, Entropy. All right, so now, now the battery's starting to run low. I can probably get in. I ought not push it because I'll be mad if it cuts out mid stroke. Who wouldn't be mad to be cut out on mid stroke? I just hate. I mean, I understand it's a balance thing. I probably complain about this every time I do it on stream, but I hate that the battery requires removing the fucking thing. When I very, very first started, 12 years ago, well, 11 years ago, but 12 for the blog soon. I only had my one little camera with my one little battery. And when I finally got myself like a second battery, like, oh my god. I don't want to say like life-changing, but like, yeah. Of course, I used to do much shorter tutorials. When you're only recording a 3-minute tutorial, you're probably not going to use up your one battery. Yes, we have our day and night. This still needs its holo and its top coat. This one was easier, even though I think per nail it was more strips. What do we have here on like the index? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We managed fitting like 9. So this is, what, like 4 and 3 in most cases? So this is only 7 in most cases. But it just felt like more of a struggle. And like I said, I think it was because I was going toward the tip and because I wasn't like going for an uneven sort of a thing. I kind of wish either I'd gone a slight bit shorter with the strips or that my nails were a little bit longer, but I'm like very, very happy with that. Then we'll go ahead and add this Flakie. Wait, let's close this first. Stained glass-esque, yeah. Oh, this is not a super great angle for you guys. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. Or I adjusted something weird when I did the camera. You can still see what's happening. It just happens to be there. Dang it, why did it... It must be right at the edge of where it likes to be. So this brings it more night sky, northern lights vibes. I think it also like nicely camouflages some of the areas where I maybe didn't get things completely lined up, like, you know. Look. Okay, I'm sorry. That's fucking phenomenal, dude. Ah! Dude. Damn. No, that was sparkles. That wasn't top coat. Okay, this is the jank flashlight. You see that? You see the... Okay, we gotta get the real flashlight. Hold on. Dude, this is good. This is the good shit right here. Oh. Okay, look, you can't even see the cellophane, and then, like, what do I gotta do to get you to be able to see it? I mean, you just are catching Holo. Oh, you get it on, like, the sides. Look at the sides of the nail. Oh. How am I... Ooh. Also, like, somehow even, like, working in the flashlight left-handed feels awkward. Can you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's there, but then it's like it's a secret. Oh my goodness, hiccups. Oh no. There. That's where you guys should be. I mean, it's like it's moving. That's so cool. Bring. I don't... Man. I mean, this is cool too. This is cool. Y'all know what comes next. Like, it's... How can I get an angle that shows you guys? Like, it's pretty smooth, especially like with the flaky added on top. God, how does it just go invisible sometimes? That's so sick. I accidentally created something super, super sick. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I guess it's partly like, okay, so this is the difference between when you're testing on paper and when you do it on your curved nails, right? Like, testing can never 100% let you know what's about to be up. Like, you could try real hard to plan. Oh my god, dude, I love this. I love the fuck out of this, dude. Northern Lights vibe, glass looking shit, fucking dude, man, damn it, good shit. No, not party bunting. They're trees. We changed things so that it does not look like party bunting, except it kind of still does, but it's trees. It's very, or icicles, but probably trees. Like, actually, I did have that. It almost made me not do it when we did it when they were just side by side by side, and I was like, oh no. And then we layered them. We layered them over each other a little bit more. We were like, that's better. You like party bunting? Okay then. But I was like, no. I had a moment where I was like, we have to trash this whole idea. This is not gonna work. All right, top coat. Top coat. Do 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 do. It's time for top coat. Do 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 do. God. Finally, I'm going to finish everything off with a top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. Just it's so shiny. Oh, it makes me so happy. I really, you guys, I know I've said it before, and you guys have been super patient with me. This here series has been weighing heavily on my mind. But pulling something like this out makes me feel good. I know that the whole 12 days can't all be equally phenomenal, right? That's not... It's hard to always do manicures that you are in love with, that turn out just how you wanted, that execution actually was good. But, you gotta, try, because then, sometimes this happens and it's beyond your wildest dreams, and it's, fantastic and magical and fucking... optical illusion of amazingness. Yeah. It being inspired. I know some tricks to get myself inspired sometimes. Sometimes you're not even in the mood to be inspired. I know some of y'all creatives probably feel me on that word. Sometimes all I need to do is start pulling out some colors, and I'll be like, ooh, I like how this color looks with this color, and ooh, these two colors make me think of this random thing, which somehow translates into this, and all of a sudden we have nail art, right? Hey, ego. And other times, you're not in a place to even accept allowing that to happen to you. And other times, inspiration hits you out of the blue, like a brick wall. No, a brick wall wouldn't hit you out of the blue. Like a semi-truck. A brick wall can't sneak up on you. It's a wall. 4 days early, ego, nice. Yeah. And I mean, that's... trying to be a content creator and maintain your inspiration, or figure out how to make it work when you're not feeling inspired, is a whole ass thing. And then motivation, I'm usually pretty motivated to do my nails unless I'm not feeling well. Even just a plain manicure, not necessarily even talking about nail art or inspiration, but motivation in other areas, cleaning, organizational, editing, motivation. If I could pick a characteristic to bestow upon myself with the bing magic fucking wand, motivation. Honestly. Yeah, or when your inspiration falls apart, yeah. or when you're reaching for inspiration. That's how I felt with the black version for day 2. Right? I felt like I was reaching, like I was just trying to like fucking force it through there somehow, and it turned out okay. But it didn't feel genuine. This is like, oh, like this is better than what I pictured. That's a rare thing to hear me say. The highest compliment I can say is, oh man, that's exactly what I imagined. Like, this is better than I imagined. Like, yeah, Ego. We just got done with 2 Manny. Well, 1 Manny, but 2 designs. We just fucking made magical things happen. I just can't get over the way it's like invisible at some angles, and then it just like pops out and it's like meow, pew, secret. Oh, look at that. Look at, and then we go invisible, and then we go look at dopamine, serotonins, good vibes, good body drugs popping out over this. Yeah. And that's why too, like, honestly, like, if you have an idea, like, I've learned this lesson many times. I feel like I say that about many lessons, but like, don't assume you're going to remember anything, and especially weird inspirations. Like, one of the things I used to do, I don't do it as much anymore, but like, just like write things down on a piece of paper or write things down in my polished sketchbook, and then come back to them when I'm not feeling inspired and get inspired by my own previous inspiration. Or if I'm feeling like drained of inspiration and drained of energy to be inspired, like actually go back and find like a whole fucking fully planned out manicure that I just didn't have time for whatever reason. Like, that's a blessing. That doesn't happen too often anymore. But when I'm, on the less motivated side, maybe when I choose to do a plain manicure, that always has to be quotes because they never actually turn out to be plain. But like this has reinvigorated me with energy, which is good because I'm gonna have to cook dinner once I cut stream here. I'm glad you guys like these too. I'm hype as fuck over this. Like, this one, like I said, it was a roller coaster of emotions. This one was a rocket of emotions. Rockets just go up. I mean, usually, hopefully. Yeah, are you I think you said, no, that might have been, did you get the medals? Or was that somebody else? And of course, I'd love to see pictures. In addition to pictures of your pies, cakes, cookies, and various desserts, please always feel free to share pictures of your nail polish hauls. Let me take a look around Twitch here. I am going to call it a night here. I had mentioned yesterday, maybe like evening game stream, but we've turned it into an evening nail stream, and I have not had the foods. So I'm going to figure out the proper names for these. Clean up a little bit, record the intros and outros, and then eat. Tomorrow, I don't know. I will likely stream. I don't know what. All charm notches speedrun. What? Yeah, thank you, Wim. Thank you, Lurka. Thank you, everybody. I'm indecisive. Oh man, this happens when I be hungry, doesn't it? Like, I just like, I made all the decisions for my nails, and now I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I know you guys like Hollow Knight. There's a lot of Hollow Knight actually to choose from right now. You know, I'm interested in checking this out, so I think I'm gonna take us over to math. Of course. Menchie and Zyler, Rainbow Snow, Play Rose, One Coat Black, Solar, Flakie, Solar Flake. Oh wait, Flakie. Oh, the Flakie. The blah, blah. Oh wait, Ref is live now. What's Ref doing? Also, protective peel, makeup sponges, peely base, and a super glossy taco. Nice. Cursed rando, no dupes. Ooh. Decisions. Is Pest going too? I didn't even see him. I saw a whole bunch of people. I saw Louie. I saw... Who else? Sour? Oh yeah, there's Pest. Oh, the screen is black. That's why it didn't catch my eye as Hollow Knight in the preview. Oh, and the game is not set to Hollow Knight. For your eyes, it's not worth it. I don't know if he wants anybody watching him. Apparently, with a title like that. Oh, thanks, Ego. Yeah, if you want some meme runs, if you want some speed runs, go see Pest. If you want some meme runs, go see Math. If you want some rando of the cursed variety from the start, which also like is kind of nice. Like I'll do it sometimes, but I kind of hate jumping in on a rando like halfway through and then I'm like, I don't know what's been checked and I don't know where they've been, and I enjoy it because I love Hollow Knight and I love rando, but I feel less like I can follow along. The husband of the doll makers, for those who may not know, feel free. He's not even quite going yet, so we're rating a starting soon screen. I admit it, but please feel free to drop the beanies. He doesn't have a timer going. I don't think he usually has too long of a starting screen. Starting soon screen. Also, keep your eyeballs peeled. There may or may not be Top Hat Luke action happening this evening. If he is still lurking and can hear me, absolutely no pressure. But dude, if it happens, I'm going to be there because maybe a thing is going to happen. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Be aware that I am very close to have talked Luke into doing the Impossible Birthplace, if that sounds like something you're interested in. That probably won't be tonight, actually, now that I look at what time it is. Of course, I don't know. Also, I've got a sharp spot here. You guys see it? Right there. Anyway, I'm doing that long Minnesota goodbye thing. I'm rambling. I'm going to do the things that I said. I hope you guys have a lovely evening doing whatever you need to do. I'll figure out what's going on tomorrow, and I hope I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I make magical things happen on my nails. I'm so happy. Good night. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, YouTube as well.
Oh God, we have a race.
Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed.
Welcome.
I'm so pleased. So pleased with how these turned out. This one especially. The whole party flag vibe still bugs me when I see it, but mostly I see trees here, so probably these will be called trees. Anyway, please feel free to subscribe here on YouTube, and if you would like to join me live for nail art, you can come follow at twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That's backwards. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Welcome. Hi.